So much for joining us, everyone. I'm Cherise Gibson. Investigative reporter Mike Pearlstein has details of a failed escape that not only has a manslaughter defendant back in jail, but her medical doctor brother also behind bars, accused of trying to help her.
Jefferson Parish manslaughter defendant Kiana Traylor was ordered to wear an electronic ankle bracelet after being freed last year on a bail of more than $500,000. But last week, police, bail bond agents, and an ankle monitoring company were put to the test as Traylor attempted what authorities are calling an elaborate scheme to try and remove the device.
I called my supervisor and I let him know that something didn't seem right.
Samantha Dennis, supervisor at the monitoring company ASAP, was the first to spot something unusual when Traylor asked her bracelet to be removed so she could undergo a procedure at University Medical Center.
Her described way of coming into the hospital was in a wheelchair, unable to walk, unable to use inside of her body, unable to speak. But while here waiting for MRI, she was smoking cigarettes, talking to the person in the room with her.
A doctor in the room vouched for her, so Dennis left, but not before alerting Blair's bail bonds that something seemed fishy.
He had blue scrubs on like the doctor would.
With more than $500,000 bail on the line, Blair's manager, Ronald Yost, sent an agent to the hospital just in case.
When they got there, the monitor had been removed because she was due to have a medical procedure. But instead of being in the room where she should have been, she was in the lobby, attempting to leave.
Traylor returned to her hospital room saying she would get the MRI the next day, Tuesday. So when the time came the next morning, ASAP removed the bracelet, only to Traylor claimed she needed another delay because she said she was about to throw up. Already suspicious, ASAP put the bracelet back on.
About 20 minutes later, I get a phone call about a strap tamper, and I immediately called the bail agent, and he made it to her and caught her in the action of cutting it off.
An agent with Blair's tracked the device miles away to the lower Ninth Ward.
And when he got there, he noticed that she was laying in the back of a vehicle with a gentleman cutting the monitor off.
That gentleman, according to the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office, was this man, Dr. Kerry Sterling. Not only does the 49-year-old Sterling operate a family medical clinic in New Orleans, he is Traylor's brother.
It was the most Stone Age version of escaping from an ankle monitor. After all the elaborate plans failed, she went to hacking at it. Interesting little twist, the doctor failed to make it through the surgical steel.
Traylor, 37, was taken into custody immediately. An arrest warrant was issued for Sterling, and he was caught Friday in Madison Parish working at a hospital there. A JPSO spokesman said hospital employees initially tried to block the doctor's arrest, but he is now in custody, awaiting transfer to the Jefferson Parish Jail.
I don't know what was going through his mind, but I can guarantee you today he wish he hadn't have done it.
Mike Pearlstein, WWL, Louisiana.
A spokesman for the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office said Sterling will be booked with accessory after the fact to manslaughter and tampering with monitoring equipment. JPSO deputies are planning to transport Sterling to the Jefferson Parish Jail later this week.